We're here today in Columbiaville, Michigan. Here's the very first home that was ever built here. Here we have some information about it. The first settler on the site of the village of Columbiaville was Levi Cutting. This was his home. He was a carpenter and cabinet maker by trade. In 1848, he erected the first home in Columbiaville, which is still standing here at the south corner of Water and Lapeer Streets. In 1848, a sawmill was built by George and Henry Niver on the bank of the river. The town became known as Niverville until 1857, when the first post office was established. The town name Niverville existed in Michigan already, so a new name was needed. Columbiaville was suggested by the Nivers after their native county, Columbia, New York. In 1850, a young man named William Peters came to Columbiaville to work for the Nivers in their sawmill. In 1852, he concluded to engage in business for himself and built a two-story building at the corner of Lapeer and Middle Street, in which he opened the first store. Thereafter, Mr. Alfred Pettit built a wagon shop, and later Reuben MacArthur erected a building in the north end of Lapeer Street for a store, but did not use it. It was sold to John and Peter Van Dyke, who enlarged it and fitted it for a hotel. It was later sold to a man named Farrell, and thus became called Farrell House. Later, the name was changed to the Columbiaville Exchange, owned by Elson Walt, later Lapeer County Sheriff. Okay, we're good like this. Oh, go. In the 19th century, railroads provided the prime transportation link between small villages and the rest of the country. The first Columbiaville depot was built near this site in 1872. 1893, William Peter replaced the structure with this small Romanesque-inspired depot with its rounded arch, beveled glass windows. Peter, Columbiaville's dominant merchant and a millionaire lumber baron, built the new depot in an effort to spur the development of the village and assure the continued growth of his many businesses. By prior agreement, he gave the building to the Detroit Bay City Railroad Company in exchange for having a line run through the community. The property was deeded to the company for $1 in 1893. It served as a train station until 1964. The depot now houses the Columbiaville Rotary Club and a public library.